Sam, welcome back to the show. Today was not a difficult game against Wesley with the black pieces. It felt that maybe you will get a repetition early on, but he kept the game going and he kept trying to push you over the edge. Tell us a bit about the game. Tell us a bit about how you reacted to yesterday's loss, very difficult loss as well.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was a really tough day. I was just much worse out of the opening and kind of defended really well until the time control. But after, moves 40 and 41, I just spent way too much time and didn't have time to either win or even draw that position at the end.
Yeah, how psychologically, how do you recover? Do you get a good night's sleep? What do you do when those difficult moments come?
I just try to forget the game. I mean, I did win the first game, which kind of lessened the blow a bit. So I'm still on 50%, and I just thought like that, the tournament starts now, a 9-round event.
Absolutely, always try to see the positive side of things. And today's game, did you feel at any point that you're losing control? Maybe you felt at any point that you're even better towards the end?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a lot of pressure. And he played this line, which is very tricky. I didn't check it today, and I think I kind of defended pretty well with this knight d5, knight takes f4.
Yes.
He had this very interesting idea with queen c7, queen b7. I don't know if it's been played before.
This was not
position,
played
rook e8.
Before, yes.
Rook fd1, yeah, queen g4. Here I was calculating a really interesting line. White goes knight e5. Queen g1 check, very important line. King e2, queen takes a1.
Yes.
Rook takes e7, rook takes e7, queen b8 check. Rook e8, knight d7 check. King e7, queen b7. And it's very important. I mean, I thought you have to find queen d1 here.
You do, yes. That's a nice line.
King takes d1, rook d8, and and black's just better with the two rooks. Yeah. So I spent a lot of time on this knight e5 because if knight e5 works, I'm just lost, I think.
Right.
Yeah, trading queens is just a horrible endgame. But he went for this rook takes e7, which I initially thought was pretty simple for black, but turns out there were some practical problems. With, I mean, here he could put the king on c4 as well instead of c2. I thought maybe that's the best try.
Yes.
Just I didn't see a reason why not to play king c4.
Right.
Yeah.
Queen to a8, queen to e8, take the pawn,
Queen
take the
e8.
other pawn as well.
I think there's one interesting difference. So if you put the king here, I would play g6, and if you put the king on c2, like the game was. I think here I played queen c6. I should, maybe g6, queen takes c5, king g7, just get out of the.
But with a king on c4, you cannot go queen to c6 because queen takes c5, and that's a losing endgame.
Right, exactly. Maybe this is the best way to defend, because after queen c6, he found this very strong move, rook e1, which stops the perpetual check, and wow, h5 is okay here. Interesting. Well, h5. The thing about moves like h5 is after queen b8 check. Queen e8, I have to now, I guess, calculate these rook endings, which are
that's probably
far more
not a
dangerous
good
for
idea,
black.
Right?
I basically never wanted to play a rook ending, but I'm thinking, can I play king d7 here?
Yeah.
Rook takes c5.
Maybe rook c8?
And rook c8?
No, rook c8 is maybe still a draw, but yeah, good luck calculating this.
I definitely don't want to do that. Yeah. So
That's
I
not
went
the
for
practical
this
way of playing
g5.
chess, of course.
Yeah, of course. So I went for this g5, rook e5, queen c5, queen a4, king c3. And I think I found king f6 really nice move.
Yes. Best move in the
because
position.
Because if h6, his trick is to go queen d4, and then rook c8 check, rook c5 check.
Yep.
And
and now
again,
things
we get
become
this
difficult.
Rook ending.
If not completely losing. It could be just
It might be completely losing, yeah. I mean, my pawns are so slow. 4 against 2 is really difficult. So yeah, we got this position, rook e8, king b3. Yeah, I think this is the critical position from his perspective after rook b5. I think he missed queen c3, queen a8, which is a very nice move. It stops queen h8 and also wants to play queen d5, and there's no queen d3 because of rook f5. Here I thought I was completely fine.
Yeah.
Instead of queen c3, I was thinking maybe B4. I know it's risky, but
B4 was the
if
best
you want to
move.
try,
Yeah.
you probably, yeah, maybe you have to try this. Yeah, Queen B6, King B3, Rook F5, maybe King B3 now. Yeah.
But this is dangerous, yeah, for both sides.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. The good thing is Black can also definitely win this position.
Yes.
It's so risky for White.
three result game for sure. He
Yeah.
didn't go for that, and you guys ended up splitting the point. Sam,
Yeah, I think the
congratulations. Good
final
defense.
position was. I think the final position is just a draw. If,
Yes, you can try
No,
a little bit
F5,
with
okay.
F5, but you
the-
know the engine is saying you're doing really well here, but as you move along through the lines, it becomes apparent
Queen
that it's
ace,
not that easy.
Okay.
Yeah, so here A6, and I think Queen to A7 was a big one, and F3. Queen to A7, I think, is probably the most difficult move to deal with.
I think Queen A6 check was an idea for White instead of Queen D6 check.
Queen to A6, okay. King H5,
Yeah. King H5,
yes.
Queen B7,
Queen to B7, and now F3,
A6.
and Queen E2, and I guess you want to fight with two queens.
That's amazing. Okay.
And just play this position with the pawn up, and maybe this is,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, I understand.
this looks good for you, for sure.
Looks equal.
Well, you can take a pawn, but I'm hiding, you know. Yeah.
4 queens.
I mean,
Looks
good
equal.
luck
and-
calculating this after like 4 hours of playing.
Feels equal.
Yeah, it was F5 was an opportunity. Yeah. Okay, it was a very interesting game.
It was. Our congratulations, Sam. It was a tough save. Wesley, with the white pieces, was really putting on the pressure, and we thought you handled it really well. Seriously, congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely. And what's happening